Okay, bruh. Rolling in with the same comp. John Bart, Palmer, Nelson, and Fuso. Once again, 31 tier points. You got a 9, 9, a 7, and a 6. On the other side, we have a Republic, Kurfürst, Georgia, and Mikasa. Same thing, 10, 10, 9, 2. As we go into Two Brothers, which is a pretty large map, to be fair. It's going to be a slow first few minutes as people are moving into position.
Battle starts.
Okay. Doing more art. Go ahead and set that to, I think it's right? No. There we go. That's the map, whatever. Okay, let's check out where they're going. We got the Kurfürst Mikasa. I mean, honestly, I think the Mikasa can just... It is so slow. Like, you can see the waves trailing off the Kurfürst. You can see the lethargic oomph in a direction. We got the Georgia Kurfürst Mikasa all rolling over to D, and we have the Republic also bailing on the A cap. Going for the, looks like the washing machine strategy. Wash, wash, wash. Over on the other side, we have the John Bart Pommern looking like they're going for the channel. Could actually work out pretty well for the John Bart, as it's got all of its guns in the front. So if he's able to take a position in the channel, nose out, he's got all his guns on target, doesn't even need to angle. And Pommern with the surprise motherfucker torps. Could be cool. Fuso Nelson looking, Fuso heading middle. Maybe they're trying to figure out where they want to put the Fuso. Nelson heading wide over at the A cap. Going kind of slow, but heading there. Could be wrong, but I think actually the Nelson has some pretty good detection. So they might be able to use the Nelson as though it was like a DD. Bit of a detector cruiser thingy. Yep, that confirms it. Pommern and John Bart are doing a flambass. They're gonna make it happen, friends. And depending on how quickly they make it through, they might just catch the Republic as he saunters on by, fully broadside. Might be right into the guns of a John Bart with a reload booster. That being said, Sparkle Princess is already in Delta, capping at a pretty decent clip. That might give them the information that that's 2 ships, not just 1. And the sacrificial Mikasa looking to plug the hole and to do the scout. I'm sorry. It's just, you see this, and then you see this, and it's like, hey, Mikasa, go hold the line. Okay, I got the line. I got it. You know, props to him. He's trying to do it. But real soon that Mikasa is going to, there he is. His little high smokestack telling, hey bros, I'm over here. And there's the Pommern spotted for all to see. Republic is turning back in to engage. And big shells out on the Fuso. Fuso taking about an entire third of its health pool gone. As the Georgia and GK looked around the corner. Meanwhile, down the center line, secondaries and shells going into a Mikasa. While the Mikasa bravely charges into the face of danger. Go, little Mikasa, go. If the Mikasa is able to bring his secondaries to bear, the Mikasa known for some of the best secondaries at Tier 2. Go, little Mikasa, go. Georgia GK continuing to push through. Undeterred. Fuso down to 7.4, continuing to take shell fire from the Kurfürst that looks like it is all penning. Definitely an IFHE Kurfürst there. Down to 5, down to 4, down to 3.5. Slowly, he climbs down, but the Mikasa beats him. Steady as she does it. The Mikasa, the slow little turtle walking toward its doom, was able to sink below the water before the Fuso. But that still leaves it 3-3. Over on Sparkle Princess's side, we've got a tier 10, a tier 10, and a tier 9. Whereas on Bruh side, we've got tier 9, and a tier 7. Nelson has claimed the A cap, but the Georgia is already in B, and shells are out to the Nelson. But turns out they were just a little bit low, and those were just a little bit high. Not going to connect there as the Palmer and John Bart look to have some fun with the Republique. Republique having some turtleback armor, meaning it's unlikely or much less likely to take Citadel damage. Can certainly take raw pen damage, but as far as actually getting Citadel, not so likely. Doesn't mean it can't get hurt. And the Republic is appropriately noping the fuck out. As the Palmer rounds the corner with the Torp threat. And one has to wonder, does this Republic beach? If it doesn't, it's close. Looks so close that I think that's a beach. And yet the Torps are not going to connect unless the Republic is able to pull away from the beach into the Torp. Turning in, getting his nose around, that's one. Almost able to catch the second one. More shells going to be coming in. The Republic not long for this world. As the Palmer and the John Bart have nothing better to do than to shoot him in the side. Echoing from the beginning of the match, we got a Kurfürst and a Georgia looking to run down the center cap. Currently Sparkle, 3 caps to 1. Up about 70 points. The Republic now down below the water. That's actually going to give it to Bruh. 3 ships to 2. Sparkle has a tier 10 and a tier 9, traveling with damn near all their health. Pommern is just above half as they move over to start capping Delta, and looks like the Nelson is looking for the back cap. Which if he can do, that could be some pretty decent help there, as the Georgia is going into a cap that they already own. Cutting off to the side, looking maybe to surprise the Fuso at A. Looks like no. Could be that he's just turning to, yep, he is looking to surprise the Fuso. His guns are waiting for that surprise moment as secondaries start coming out from the Palmer and looking to engage the Georgia, and the John Bart is holding the Delta cap. Nelson's still going in there. Kurfürst has not stopped moving forward. They are committed through the channel. That means it's 2 ships to 1 as the Palmer, Sacrificial Palmer, is out here chucking some long-range torps that I don't think they're going to hit anything. Maybe that was a preparatory torp shot. Georgia probably going to get away. Not enough kill pressure to actually drag him down. He's definitely going to be able to cap the A. While the Kurfürst probably able to solo the Palmer until the John Bart gets in and throws some smackdown. Georgia taking damage, but it's not enough. And looks like the Palmer has even started dealing with the Kurfürst now because he knows what's coming. Palmer's getting hurt. Down to 25, 24. Still going. Nelson about to touch the Bravo cap. And Emdersor in the Georgia has actually turned away from A to help with the Palmer. 2.6, 2.4, 1K. Gets the torps off. Is the hydro up? Does the GK know to accept this? Or know that this is coming? GK is moving bow in. He's definitely eating one of those. That's big boy. That's one on the nose. That's going to be a flood. But just like that, he waved his magic wand and the flood went away. It's like the that telemarketer guy or whatever. He slapped a seal on it or something, and now he's floating around in a rowboat. A-okay. No leaks for him. Nelson looking to come down the center channel and try to help his friend in the Bart rather than go for the back cap at D. As Sparkle Princess sitting on a very healthy lead of almost 200 points. Now finalizing the cap, Nelson cuts down the channel. Is the John Bart looking to ram the GK? Looks like it. That's a trade. That's going to leave a Tier 9 Georgia against the Tier 7 Nelson. The Nelson has full health. Hasn't used any of its heals. Georgia most likely has. Georgia down to 48.7. Nelson 59. So the Nelson actually has a health lead here. But the Georgia's got the bigger shells. Georgia's got the secondaries. And if the Georgia's secondary spec, that Georgia's probably going to pen all over that Nelson. Two Titans charging forward. Georgia turning away, not knowing where the Nelson is. Although, to be fair, the Nelson should have been in decap by now if he had continued on his way through. So the Georgia could infer that the Nelson is taking the sneaky route. As it stands, the Georgia's guns are generally pointed in that direction. And does he see him? Nope. Not at the moment. Don't know if he caught a last known when maybe the Nelson was here. But either way, I think those guns are going to be pointed just in case that they are. Pretty soon the Nelson's going to swing by, but the Georgia is so damn fast that he might not even see him. There we go. C is triggered. Georgia knows he's there. Is he going to slam on the brakes so that he can slam into the Nelson? Yes, indeed. Cutting hard to the right to try to bleed speed. Nelson's cutting out. Shells are wide. Clunk. Nothing. That was a whole bunch of not very much. And there's the secondaries. Open it up with a fire. Pretty soon more of the big boy guns are going to come into play. Chucking the HE. There's the real deal. There's the big shells. Now he's looking broadside. Wham! All the way down to 3. Pops his little British reprint my ship heal, but man, I don't know if he's got enough printer paper in that. Pretty soon the ink cartridge is going to be running low. And I think a few more new shells are going to be coming out there and looking to balance the Nelson. Nelson with the shots. Good damage on the Georgia, maybe about 6K. Good damage on the Nelson, that was about 10. Secondaries continuing, they're going to puncture all over the Nelson as he is sailing forward, hoping maybe to get one more shot. One can always hope for a detonation. Down to 14, down to 7. That's going to be the end of the Nelson. Sparkle Princess taking game 2. We can go ahead and update that.